Hello everyone, I'm Shwetha and welcome to DhavishSpeak. Have you ever reacted in anger and regretted it later? Self control is not about suppressing our emotions, it is about pausing, thinking, and choosing wisely. Today, let's discover how self control can make us calmer, stronger, and more confident. Let's begin. Title of an article is Self Control, the quiet strength that can change your life. While learning to manage your thoughts, emotions, and actions is one of the most powerful life skills you can develop, have you ever said something in anger and wished you could take it back? Have you ever promised yourself, I won't do it again, only to repeat the same habit? Maybe you delayed something important or reacted harshly when someone hurt you. These moments are more common than we admit. The problem is not that we have emotions or distractions. We are human. The real challenge is learning how to respond without allowing them to control us. That is where self control begins. Do you know what is self control? Self control is the ability to manage our thoughts, emotions, and actions, especially when our immediate feelings pull us in another direction. It does not mean suppressing emotions or becoming emotionless. It means being able to say, I feel angry, but I don't have to act angrily. I want to give up, but I can take one more step. I want this now, but I know what is better for me in the long run. Psychologically, self control is the ability to pause between a feeling and response. The small pause can change the outcome. The power of the pause. Imagine someone says something insulting to you. Your mind immediately prepares a reply. You want to prove that you are right. But if you pause, breathe, and think before responding, something changes. You are no longer simply reacting, you are choosing. That is the real power of self control. A person with self control is not someone who never gets angry, but someone who knows what to do with that anger. Sometimes silence is wiser than argument. Sometimes walking away is stronger than fighting. Sometimes saying I need some time to think is better than saying something will regret. Self control protects us from temporary feeling. Self control matters because emotions are temporary but their consequences may not be. Anger may last for few minutes, but harsh words can remain in someone's heart for years. A moment of temptation may feel exciting, but poor decision can create long-term problems. Procrastination may feel comfortable, but repeated procrastination can slowly damage our confidence and goals. Self-control is not about denying pleasure. It is about choosing long-term peace over short-term comfort. Self-control and our goals. Every meaningful goal requires self-control. Whether it is studying, becoming healthier, or building a career, we have to keep making better choices even when distractions, temptations, or slow results make it difficult. Dreams are easy to imagine, but discipline is what turns them into reality. Self control helps us to stay committed when motivation disappears. You cannot depend on feeling motivated every day. Sometimes you simply need to tell yourself, I don't feel like doing this, but I know it needs to be done. Self control improves relationships. Many relationships are damaged not because people stop loving each other, but because they stop controlling their reactions. We speak thinking without thinking. We judge too quickly. We bring yesterday's anger into today's conversations. We see things just to win an argument. Healthy relationships requires emotional control. Before replying to someone, ask yourself, am I trying to solve the problem or am I simply trying to prove that am I right? That one question can prevent unnecessary conflicts. Self-control teaches us that not every thought needs to become words or every emotion becomes an action. Self-control is a skill, not personality trait. Perhaps most important thing to understand is this: you are not simply born with self-control. It can be developed. Like any skill, it becomes stronger with practice. Start small. Wait before responding when angry. Keep your phone away while working. Take deep breaths when emotions run high. And say no to choices that pull you away from your goal. Every small act of self-control strengthens you. When you fail, and you will sometimes, don't run to make one mistake into an identity. Instead of saying, I have no self-control, ask, what triggered me and what can I do differently next time? That shift from self-judgment to self-awareness is important for emotional growth. The strongest person is that one who controls others. The strongest person is not the one who controls others. We often think strength means controlling others or circumstances, but real strength begins much closer to home, controlling ourselves. You cannot control what people say, every situation, or how life unfolds, but you can work on controlling your response. You can choose patience over anger, discipline over excuses, silence over unnecessary arguments, and long term happiness over temporary pleasure. Self control does not make life perfect, it makes you stronger when life becomes difficult. Its greatest gift is that every time you pause instead of reacting, choose discipline over temptation, or walk away from regret, you become a stronger version of yourselves. You don't need to control the whole world to change your life. Start by learning to control the one person you can truly influence, that is yourself. Self control is not about being perfect, it is about making better choices one moment at a time. When anger rises, pause. When temptation comes, think. When you want to give up, stay focused. You don't need to control the world to change your life. Start by controlling yourselves. If this message touched you, share it with someone who needs to hear it. Follow Dhavish.com and subscribe to Dhavish Speak for more meaningful content. Thank you for listening.